Hello, everyone. My name is Haluzularoon, or if you would like to call me Haluzul, and we today are going to be looking at Champions Team Arena, and this specific video is going to be about how the gear works and how to build units, specifically around what types of units look for in gear, as gear is going to be one of the main progressions of your account and what's going to really make your units strong. As you can see right now, I have the purchase set from the bundle, and I have a few other units that I'm specifically building for something we call the Hunt, which is it's like a dungeon, and the harder it gets harder the further you go into the levels, but the rewards get better. And specifically right now, the gear from the hunt or the rewards from the hunt go from crafting materials, armor, and currency. And then in stage 3, it shows the other 3. Stage 4, we start getting crafting materials. 5, we start getting rank 3. Stage 6, we start getting rank 4 crafting materials. And then stage 7, we start getting 4-star equipment. And I'm guessing stage 8 is the 5-star and 5-star equipment, but I have not gotten there yet. So, intro to gear. Gear contains 6 different pieces. Let me find a unit that I might have a chance of building. We're just going to choose this guy because I have him built. So there's 6 slots. There's a weapon. There's a chest piece. There's pants. There's a helmet. There's gloves. And there's boots. The left side, the weapon, chest piece, and pants are all of the main stats on these. So this big one right here that says attack 60 on the sword. It says health 160 on the chest piece. And it says defense 30 on the pants. These values change, but the actual stat of these never change. It is always attack, health, defense. And on the opposite side are our non-static items. So helmets, gloves, and boots. Helmets can range crit rate, attack, crit damage, basically any stat in the game as far as I'm aware of. Health, percent health, all these, except the only thing specific is that boots can roll speed. Speed is going to be very important. Let me see if I have any speed boots somewhere here. I thought I did, but I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't have any. But the boots are the only thing that can roll the main stat for speed. So we're just going to build a quick little... I don't really have anything for it, but this guy you would build damage. So you build him crit damage, crit, you build him attack, crit, and then it'd probably be like crit damage on the helmet, attack on the gloves, and attack on the boots, because you want him to do a ton of damage like this one. So see, this one is attack, health, defense, and then critical damage, attack, and attack. Yeah. The next thing to go over is the sets, or I guess we should go over substats, because those are very varianted as well. So every piece of gear, except I think white gear, is going to have a certain amount of substats based on its quality. So if we look at white gear has no substats, green gear has 1 substat, which is speed on this, blue gear has 2, purple gear has 3. This is upgraded, so it has 4, but this would baseline have 3. Actually, here you go. See 3. And then legendary has 4. And then I believe it's every 3 pluses. So every time you upgrade your item 3 times. Let me see. So 3. This should give it another substat. Is it not 3? It's 4, isn't it? Okay, so 4, 4, and 4, I'm guessing, which would be 4, 8, 12, and then 15 gives it a big chunk of power, I presume. But where did he go? Oh, whatever. Yeah, this guy. But substats can vary through any of... Where's the gear filter? Not there. Substats can vary from any of these main stats. So main stats and substats are any of these. Health, percent, health, attack percent, attack, defense percent, defense, speed, crit rate, crit damage, effectiveness, and resistance. So they're pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go over them. Health percent is just takes a percent of your health, gives you more. Flat health is just your health is flat. That number, you get that number. Attack percent works the same way. The percent attack, if it's on there, the percentage of your base attack, you get more of that. Flat attack, same thing, just not percentages. It's just the number. Defense works the same way. Percentage, flat. Speed works differently. Speed works with your tunings for your units. So this guy is 145 plus 36, and this girl is 125 plus 27. So this guy is going to be faster than this girl. But if we're working with something as close as these two units, this girl is 125 plus 27. This is 125 plus 28. This guy will move faster because he is 1 faster. And that's kind of how speed works. And then crit rate, crit damage are self-explanatory. Crit rate, higher chance to crit. Crit damage, more damage in the crit. Effectiveness is specific because it doesn't work what other games would normally have effectiveness as. They specifically say it as, when a caster attempts to inflict a debuff on a target, the following process determines whether it is successful. For effectiveness, effect chance determines whether the debuff is attempted. If attempted, proceed to 2. If not attempted, nothing is displayed. If the debuff is attempted, its success rate chance follows this formula. 100% plus caster's effectiveness. So if we look at my unit here, effectiveness. So this guy has 0%. We'll look at this girl. She has plus 26% effectiveness. So she would be 100% plus caster's effectiveness, which would be 26%, minus the target's resistance with a max of 85%. So when you're hitting a target, the maximum resistance they can have is 85%. So you need to hit, I believe it's 185% effectiveness, or 85% effectiveness, I would guess, to essentially always have a good roll on hitting it. And then if successful, the name of the debuff is displayed. If the fail attempts, resistance is displayed. And that's kind of how effectiveness works. And then I guess we'll go over set bonuses, because that's the kind of last thing I have to do here. So we're just going to look at this. So Annihilation set. So the Berserker's Battle Axe is a piece of the Annihilation set. It's a 4-piece set, so there can be 2 different types of sets. There can be a 4-piece set, or you can look at a health set, which is a 2-piece set. And when you complete the amount of pieces on one unit, that unit gets that set bonus. So looking at my Sanguine Reaper here, he has a 4-piece Annihilation set. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he would get that 4-piece bonus here, which is crit damage increased by 40%. And then he also has a 2-set critical set. So that means he gets 12% more critical rate when wearing these 2 pieces, because they are a part of the set. And that is really it with gearing. The only other thing I want to mention is, to actually get gear, you can go into your adventure area, and you can get 1 and 2 star gears from just doing the story campaign, right? And then if we come over to the hunt, which is our dungeon, we can get 2 star to, I presume, 5 star gear with random substats just from doing these and then just doing these fights. You'll fight them, you win, you get a piece of gear. It's random from rare to legendary, and whatever piece it is, other than gloves, boots, and helmet, it's going to be the flat stat or the percentage stat. As I mentioned earlier, the sword, the chest, and the legs are always going to be those 3. And then the other 3 are going to be randomly dropped. If you have any more questions, you can post it in the comments or contact me on Discord in the Champions on Roblox server. Have a good day, and I hope this guide has helped you.